Hi everyone.
Welcome back again. Aurora, what are we going to be learning about today?
So today we're going to talk about the team store, which is basically the place that you can centralize your design system and share it with the rest of the team or any kind of component that you want to share.
Mm-hmm.
And Ferry's going to tell us all about like how you publish, how do you create a package actually, how do you update it, and both from a design perspective and also from the developer perspective.
Ooh.
So you can actually see how you can collaborate.
Yeah.
And share. Enjoy.
All right, team store. So the icon for accessing the team store is this little triangle down here, far left at the bottom. So once I click into here, I am now inside of the Framer team store. So this is, of course, because I'm logged in with my @framer.com email address. So anyone with that same email domain will have access to the Framer store. So this is kind of how the privacy and security works with the team store. Your team can purchase the account, and that will basically grant people access that have that same email domain. So it's very secure, and no one else outside of your corporation will then have access to your private store. So the team store is really the place where your team can share designs and assets and different components and always keep them up to date, so everyone on your team always has the latest versions. It's also where you can start building out your design system and making sure that is up to date as well. So for example, here we have our kind of design system in the team store. So I can install that, and now I have all these components that are basically items that you can find actually on the Framer website. So now I have all these different cards and things, and the cool part about it is anyone on the Framer team can then come install this package and then use the components however they want. So for example, maybe our content team has an idea for different copy that they want to try out in a card. They can just do that here, and we have all the property controls exposed. So then they have the ability to try out different text on different types of cards with different background colors, all without touching the code. So this is really nice even just for getting ideas across and sharing things internally with other people on our team. Cool. So if I actually want to, let's say, publish something to the team store, it's really similar to the workflow of publishing something on the public store. From the design perspective, I can just create a component here. Okay, there's my button, and I want to publish this to the team store. So similar workflow, I'm just going to go into the team store, and then you'll see the publish icon. So just a reminder that when you are actually publishing something to the team store or public store, actually, everything that publishes is going to be everything that you see in the components panel. When you create something, make sure to turn it into a component. So everything that is here in the components panel is what is actually going to publish to the store. So now I'm just going to add a description, and I can add an icon and artwork if I want. And of course, you always have to save the document first. And once it's saved, then I can publish it. So now if I look at my published components, I will see the button that I just published. And also, just to keep track of everything that you have published, you can always come here, and this is where you would also delete components from the store, public or private. And now if I wanted to update this component, make it a different color, once I go back to my team store, I will now have the update button. So I can just click this, save the document, and it will be updated. Cool. So the team store is a really crucial part of the workflow as it makes using components easier for designers make sure everyone has access to everything that the team is using, and ensures that everyone will be using the latest, most up-to-date version of different components. But not only that, the team store is also kind of an integral part in Framer Bridge. And Framer Bridge makes it easy for developers to manage the code components and make sure those are always up to date and pushed to the Framer team store. So I'm actually going to link a video below that shows the full workflow of Framer Bridge. I don't have time to show it all right now. But yeah, that's about it for the team store. Thanks for watching.